We want you to take home a piece of the legacy, a piece of the action. So if you're watching me right now and you're like, man, I wish I could have been there. Don't worry. You're going to get to see all of the action. And if you want a piece of memorabilia to take home with you, you can do that as well. Shop.opry.com. Shop.opry.com. Very easy. Go on there. We have some really cool pieces, including a lineup poster from tonight that has everyone who will be on stage on it. So you can buy that, take a piece of it home with you. We also have a wonderful album that we've put together. It's 20 songs that you've never heard quite like this. It's Opry 100, 20 of the greatest songs that have been performed on stage at the Grand Ole Opry. So we have classics, like the first time Elvira was ever sung on the Opry stage. That recording is on there. And then we have Ashley McBryde doing a Patsy Cline song. So you get a little bit of all of it right there in one album. Actually, it's two vinyl if you want it, and there's also a CD. So you can buy that, shop.opry.com. And we have a limited edition Hatch show print. Look at Amber Anderson coming in. Hello, Amber Anderson.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Okay,
here's our album.
There's the album. You can see it right here, opening up. Look at the gatefold.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, let me see if I can get one out.
Okay.
Here.
Now, when I did this on Talk Shop, it's the Diamond Edition. I forgot this is limited edition Diamond. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that stunning?
It's got the sparkles.
It does have the
We love the sparkles. That's beautiful.
We've had different colors. There was a limited edition blue vinyl that we had for Talk Shop Live, but the diamond, I think, is available tonight.
In here, we're going to put it back in here so it doesn't get scratched.
Now, for those of you that are watching all around the world, Amber now has a weekend show on WSM that you can listen to.
Sundays 12 to 4. I'll get to keep you company on your Sunday afternoon drive.
And then we're bringing in some of the posters. Eric Markham is switching. You're doing such a great job, by the way. This is amazing. This is our lineup. You can see all of the people who are going to be on the show there tonight. This is also available on shop.opry.com. And then the limited edition Hatch show print is in your other hand. Let's see that one. And boom, that is so cool.
My favorite. Do you have it yet? I don't, but I'll be getting it. Gotta have this one.
Grand Ole Opry 100th Anniversary Night, November 28th, 1925 to November 28th, 2025. So all of these can be yours.
So good to see you. You're doing a great job.
Thanks for stopping by.
And a Hatch show print is just so quintessentially Nashville.
It really is.
It is just, it's like a part of the fabric of our city. So this is important in so many ways. So make sure you get yourself a Hatch show print.
There you go, everybody. Thank you. All right. Amber Anderson, Sundays afternoon, you can hear her on WSM. And then someone else you can hear on WSM in the mornings. Charlie, come on over here. Charlie Matos.
So you crashed my radio, so I thought I had to come and crash your red carpet.
I'm so glad you did.
So everybody is literally wrapping up on stage, rehearsing one of the big numbers to open
we have
the
an all
show.
Sing, right?
A
couple all
to
sings.
start and finish, and a bunch of things in between. So it's really, really cool. In fact, I think they must be wrapping up because I see Mr. Jamie Johnson about to come and join you in just a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
Charlie Matos is here. We are on Coffee Country and Cody every Monday through Friday. You can hear us in the mornings. You can also watch us on Circle Television, on Peacock, on Roku, all the places.
Yep. And 7 o'clock tonight at the podium of the Grand Ole Opry. It's pretty cool, right?
Are you starting to? No, a special guest is actually the first voice that we will hear.
Correct. This is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But we're not going to give anything away.
We're not going to give anything away, but you're going to get to see it because you're going to watch it right here on the live stream. All right. I'll steal that from you.
I'm going to grab Jamie.
You go grab Jamie Johnson. Guys, tonight is really special. We're so excited that our family is here. It is like a big family here at the Grand Ole Opry. We are happy to have so many of our Opry members who are going to be here, a part of tonight's live broadcast. Again, 100 years in the making. We've had this on the books for a long time, circled twice because we knew it was a special, special night. Jamie Johnson, come on in and talk to me, friend. Look at you. Wow, you look fantastic.
Thank you. I
Look
feel
at
fantastic.
You look, I want everybody to see this beautiful jacket and how shiny it is.
Yeah.
What is it? Do you know who made it?
I have no idea.
I shouldn't have asked. I knew better than that.
I haven't read a label, but we do have a lady who went and did all the shopping for us. So thank you, Miss Jennifer.
Jennifer, he looks great. How you doing?
Lovely. How are you?
I'm doing great. Talk about tonight.
Happy 100.
Happy 100. We don't look a day over 95. Walking out there tonight and doing some of the rehearsals before this show, what is the feeling right now in the building? Describe it for everyone.
There's a lot of magic in the air, and I think it's just trying to envision what it must have been like in 1925, November the 28th. It was a Saturday. To have heard for the first time the Grand Ole Opry announce its existence.
Right? It's pretty magical that we're a part of this many years later.
It's cool to think that at one point in our history, family entertainment was, come on kids, get in the living room, we're going to listen to the radio.
That's exactly right. And that it reached so far that it was far and wide, and on a clear night people could get it from states away, and they were listening to it. First time you ever played the Opry, what was your debut like? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, it was everything you wanted it to be, you know, all the nerves, the feeling.
That's very true. They could always say that. It's like winning one of those awards that always will predicate you.
Yeah, it separates time for you a little bit.
And then becoming a member. What's that been like?
That's been like getting married, and I would know.
Okay, yes. Why do you feel like it was getting married?
Well, hell, we'd been dating for 17 years. It was time to do something.
You and the Opry. You had a long-term situationship. I'm glad you made it official.
So by the time somebody should have said something by now.
Listen, you know what? Here's the thing. Every time that you're on that stage, I've been there so many times and I've had a chance to witness it side stage. I can tell that it means something different. It is a different feeling when you're on that stage versus so many other stages that you play throughout the year. Why is it so special in that circle?
It feels like you're documenting it forever. Yeah. It's not like you're just, you know, Thursday night at a honky tonk.
Right.
It's very different. This is going to be preserved. They'll have a version of this forever in some way, and there's something very permanent about that, and I guess it makes the whole situation a little heavier. Feels like it does to sing in church.
That's a great way to look at it. Yeah, it has that. It's not, I don't want to say heaviness about it because it's not heavy, but there is a weightiness to it. Yeah, you feel that for sure. Who were some of the people that welcomed you? Because that's the one thing when we talk about the Opry, we say it's a family, and we say that the doors are open backstage and people walk in and out of dressing rooms. But there is that feeling when someone opens their arms to you and welcomes you into this family. Who were the people that did that for you?
More than we can get into right here on the carpet.
Okay.
Because there hasn't been anybody that hasn't welcomed me and made me feel like I belonged in the family. But when you say who welcomes you, I keep thinking of Mr. Skirmerhorn at the back door over there.
Mr. Jim, yeah.
Every time I walk in. And I didn't get to see him tonight. I snuck in the back door.
You did. So Mr. Jim has been working security for us for years, and he is the first one that greets you when you walk in backstage.
Yeah, he's been precious. I love getting the handshake and here's your mail and
That's
that sort of thing.
It's all the way down to the people that you see and know and love you and ask you, how you doing? How's your family? It is a family feeling back here.
It is. It's like the church I grew up in.
Right.
You know? There is also a surrealness that comes with knowing Kathy Mattea knows who I am.
She does, and
Pam
she's a member
Tillis
now.
knows who I am.
Yes.
You know? This is so cool for me.
They're your sisters now at the Opry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, like a big family, I know we're going to be doing some all sings tonight. I'm going to get together. Everybody is grabbing a harmony and jumping in there. That feeling of having all of those voices on stage. Talk to us a little bit about that.
The Opry choir.
Yes, that's exactly
Everybody up there can sing, except Henry Cho, and he tells jokes while we sing. So that's important.
And Gary Muledeer. Gary doesn't sing much either, but you let it. He can, though. He can carry a tune.
So Gary put a $100 bill on the podium at the side of the stage, and it was a counterfeit $100 bill.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, it's part of his act. He is not counterfeiting money at home. We don't want the FBI investigating
Somebody
him.
might want to check. I'm just saying.
He buys the fake, and he throws them as part of his spiel.
But ever since I've been playing the Opry, I keep hearing that that's a counterfeit $100 bill.
Yes, it says motion picture services at the top.
So I took it and put it in my pocket and put a real $100 bill there, and it stayed there for 2 months.
None of us checked.
Because everybody would just look at it and say, it's Gary Mule Deer. He put a fake 100 up here. And after 2 months, I came and swapped them back.
You did?
And nobody ever knew.
Well, now I'm going to check it every time. When I'm hosting, I'm going to be there checking and be like, is this real? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
So looking forward to what's going to happen tonight, is there one moment that it's not necessarily a moment that you're going to be a part of, but one that you just want to make sure that you see or hear?
I'd say that would have to be most of it. I'm going to be right there. This is important. This is, we're quite privileged to be in this class.
Yes, we are.
The ones that get to celebrate the 100th. I mean, at the next one, I'll be 150.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I don't know if we'll make it to that one.
Yeah, I'm better enjoy this one.
Better really live this one up. This is the big one for us.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy that you're a part of this.
Me too.
No one represents the Opry better. You do such a great job. We love it.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
So good to see you. Love you. In between, I'm going to be joined by one of our Opry members, Mark Wills. He's going to be hosting with me and telling stories as only Mark can. So make sure that you don't miss any of it. Watch the first show, but then we'll be right here live on socials for an intermission show. And then our second show will get started, we think around 10 o'clock. But don't hold us to that, because it might go over, because a lot of people are here tonight and a lot of them want to sing. We want to say hi to some of our friends and fellow fans that are out there watching us. We're live right now on Opry socials, on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So hello to all of you that are watching. Let us know where you're watching from. This is always fun when you start adding that in, because you're going to get friends that are watching right now that are from Canada. Maybe we have some friends from Australia. I know my UK family is going to be represented. I get to host a show there on Absolute Radio Country, and I know so many UK fans are in love with country music and they're watching. And we got to take the Grand Ole Opry live to London this year. It was our very first show that we ever did outside of the United States. That happened in September at Royal Albert Hall, and it was magical, to say the very least. And then it was broadcast on BBC. So I know that friends that were over there that were watching are probably going to stay up right now and watch tonight's broadcast. I hope they are. Let us know again where you're watching from in all of the comments. Again, if you're looking for a piece of memorabilia to take home with you, we've got lots of them. You can go over to shop.opry.com. We've got our double album that's for sale right now, vinyl, or you can do the CD. And if you want to, you can also get one of those posters and take a piece of tonight's history home with you. Very easy to do, shop.opry.com. We've got Brian, who is watching right now. Hi, Brian. Betty is on there. We've got Jean Snyder as well. Hello. You guys are from Nova Scotia, Canada. I knew we'd have some Canadians. Thank you guys for joining us here over at the Grand Ole Opry as we celebrate 100 years. So the red carpet is open. We are going to have some of our friends who are on the show coming over to talk to us tonight. You know, the magical thing about the Grand Ole Opry, not only is it the longevity, but it is also how we bridge the gap between 100 years of history of where country music started and where country music is headed. So if you've ever been to an Opry show, you know no two shows are ever the same, because we are live. It is at its heart the longest running radio show in history, and we are live for each and every one of those shows on WSM Radio. So when you're listening to the show, you might hear somebody make their Grand Ole Opry debut, somebody who's stepping into that circle for the very first time, and then you might have someone who's been doing it for over 50 years, like the incredible Connie Smith, or our longest serving member in history, that would be Whispering Bill Anderson. And he's going to be with us here tonight. So it's just going to be one of those nights where we've got some of our newer members, the newest members who will be here, as well as some of our longest serving members, and somebody else who's coming in right now. He's going to be the very first voice that you hear after singing. Hi, Scotty McCreary. How are you?
I'm so good. It's good to see you.
It's so good to see you. So we get started and we have a big number. Everybody's going to be singing. We're not giving too much away.
Okay.
But then the very first speaking part is yours.
Yeah, I love it. I
Do
love
you?
I love
I was
being in the
about to
speaking
ask.
parts,
Okay,
and
good.
when they did the special on TV, I got to be like the narrator backstage, and I was just like in my element.
Listen,
yeah.
I was watching and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, oh, he's eating this
Oh,
up.
I was loving it. Yeah, I was a kid in a candy store.
Well,
so.
you've got the voice. You've got the big. Give me some of the speaker voice. Let me hear a little bit of it.
Oh, welcome to the Grand Ole Opry 100th
See?
anniversary. Yeah, something like that.
It's perfect.
I gotta work on it. Yeah.
No, it's great.
All right,
and then you get to read the teleprompter this time too. You're good
al-
with that,
yeah,
right?
always helps. Yeah, and then the words are there for you, so it's always great.
It makes it a little bit easier.
Yes.
First time you ever played the Opry, how old were you?
First time, I would have been 17. Wow. 17 years old.
Did you understand the gravitas back then?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. My mother came here to the Opry back in the 70s and got to see her favorite artist, got to see Ronnie Millsap, and
She
I heard
did?
stories of the Opry as a kid, and it was always a big deal to me. I knew the
Okay.
Grand Ole Opry was always a big deal. Now once I got in here and looked around the walls, and it's like, oh man, it's like this is country music history, and I've just always revered it. So.
First time on that stage. Talk to us about the feeling and what was going through your head.
Yeah, the first time on the stage, I believe Carrie Underwood brought me and Lauren out. And I don't think we sang that night. I think we came back and sang a couple of days later. But just being on stage, getting introduced by, Carrie and seeing the crowd response. And it's like, man, I never wanted to be the TV guy. I always wanted to sing country music. That was my goal. And it's like, you step on the Opry stage as a country singer, it's like, all right, you've made it.
Mm-hmm. What was it like when they asked you to become a member?
Unexpected.
You're holding a box, which was weird too,
Yeah, I
because they're
know,
like,
yeah,
"Here's
it's
a present."
I didn't. Once I saw Garth come out, like it's like light bulb moment, and I was like, all right, it's happening, like The Office.
It's like Elf.
Yeah, exactly.
It's happening, everyone.
Gosh,
it's
so,
Christmas.
Exactly. That's how I felt, and so I didn't know. Am I supposed to open the box or what's in the box? Like I had no idea. So, but Garth surprised me, and was just like literally out of a dream.
Did it sink? When did it hit you? I should say, because you're keeping it together. You're on stage, obviously. You're excited about it. But was there a moment, like in the car on the way home, where it kind of sunk in a little bit more?
Yeah, I think it was getting back to our apartment here and going to bed, opening a letter that Garth wrote me that night, and I was like, holy cow, this is actually it's pretty real. So
It's pretty real.
Yeah.
And then induction night. Give us some of the feeling behind that and what that was like.
It was just such a cool day. I think I thought I'd be so nervous, but I was just excited. I was just like, it felt like just a big party. All my family and friends were there, and my baby boy was there, and he got to hear Riders in the Sky and the toys, Woody's Roundup, and I was just so happy the whole day. So I wasn't all that nervous. I was just excited.
I've had a lot of people say I was very nervous until I step in the circle, and then the moment I'm in there, like everything else melts away.
Yeah.
Does that happen for you?
I think so. I think the old Opry ghosts are there with you, and they're like, hey, if you're in the circle, you belong here. You deserve to be here. So yeah.
That's nice. That's a
Yeah.
nice feeling. For those who don't understand what it's like backstage, I've been trying to kind of explain it in the best way that I can, but there's definitely a feeling to being backstage at the Opry. What does it feel like for you?
Yeah, it's like walking into grandma's house on Thanksgiving, it's like everybody's there. You get to connect with people that you haven't seen in a while. You're catching up, telling old stories. It's an open door policy. You're not going to see any dressing rooms shut unless somebody's changing. Well, that's about it. But everybody's just saying, hey, it's like the world used to be. Nobody's on their phones checking Instagram. People are talking to each other.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
I was just talking to Jamie Johnson a few minutes ago, and I said, when you came here, who were the first people that really made you feel welcome? Because there are those people that are opening their arms to you as soon as you step in backstage. Who
Yeah.
was that for you?
Yeah, I'd say one big one was Whisperin' Bill, and we talked a little music, but we talked more baseball, which I was still playing ball when I was starting out here. So it was like, what pitches are you throwing? And like I was like so pumped to talk about it. So with a legend, and
Yeah.
and also little Jimmy, he was always just the nicest guy, always telling a joke and big smile on his face, making you feel welcome. So those two, I would say.
See, those are the things that you're always going to have. Favorite memory from the Opry other than induction night for you? Do you have one that you've either just been side stage and you've watched something happen, or anything that comes to your mind? Because we're just kind of being nostalgic with all of the things that we've been through in the past 100 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime I get to do a cover song of people that were influenced to me, like I got to do Hello Darling on the Opry stage, and Conway was a big one for me. I got to do a song with Brad Paisley once, and I was still a youngin' at that point. I was like, what is life? I still would think that today, but it's just all those little things you think back on. It's like, man, holy cow. So.
Did you do an Elvis Christmas song?
Santa Claus is Back in Town.
There it is.
Oh, I do love doing that too.
I remember that.
Opry Christmas it's like my favorite time to play the Opry. I love it.
It really is fun. We've got some great Christmas shows that are coming up.
Mm-hmm,
all right.
absolutely.
Well, congratulations. We're
Thank
so
you.
happy you remember. So happy to have you, Scotty McCreary, with us right here.
Great to see y'all. Have
Good to
fun
see
tonight.
you. And this is the historic Studio A. So we are behind the scenes right now, hanging out, getting ready to talk to some more of our family friends. I see someone walking in right now. She looks fantastic. She's sparkly. She's beautiful. She's Pam Tillis, everybody.
Hello.
You walked in
Hello.
and took my breath away.
Oh,
Look
you
at
look great.
you.
Hey, the women in black.
I'm just
Here we are.
saying, how are you?
I'm good.
Congratulations, 100
Thank
years.
you.
We did it.
Can you believe it?
Happy birthday.
I love it. And I've been here for a quarter of it.
I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just had my 25th anniversary end of August.
It's been 25 years since you've been a member.
Yeah.
But you were here before that.
A long time before. And I had this moment
Yeah.
a moment ago. We were rehearsing
Yeah.
and standing up there with everybody. And I just flashed on the year that Daddy won Entertainer of the Year in '74. And I could see, I just flashed on it. It was the weirdest thing because I could picture me at 15 in the audience. I remember what I had on, and I had never been to the award show with Daddy until that night, and I just go, and then I get emotional when we're singing Wabash Cannonball. I mean, I'm a mess because this is my life.
It is.
And
it's beautiful that it's here.
yeah,
and how lucky.
Yeah, and that I wish Dad was here. And so it's just it really is that circle be unbroken thing. Here I am. I'm carrying on best I can.
That's the most magical thing about this.
Yeah.
In what other place, in what other genre, do you have a place that really connects those stories, and that so much of the history has happened there?
Yeah, and I've got so much history with so many of the people on the stage that I've worked with through the years. We've all kind of come up together and started out, 35. It'll be 35 years on the road for me this year.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
It's incredible. So talk to me about, first of all, let's go to growing up, being in the hallways and just kind of seeing the others, or was that just a every once in a while thing?
I remember a lot more from at the old Ryman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
74 before that, that's
Yeah.
where we were.
Mm-hmm.
So then being a part of that and watching it and knowing what it meant, and then being asked to be a member.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's got to hit you so much differently in a different spot in your heart.
It does. And Lori Morgan and I, we call each other Opry brats. Because we grew up here. It's like Army brats.
True.
We're Opry brats.
Yeah.
But and a lot of people don't know this. You know it. But I actually was inducted before Dad.
Your dad, yeah.
And I got to invite Dad here to join, which was funny.
And knowing your dad and how funny he was there some fun to it, or when did it hit you? Because that's the other thing, all of these monumental moments happen, and I don't know that anyone can truly let it sink in until later.
Yeah. Well, and so, there's just a lot of memories. It was funny. Daddy wasn't a member before I was, because for so many years, he had such a big band.
He was on the road.
He had to be out on the road. You gotta work a lot to pay a big band like that.
That's right.
And so, but Daddy had this little competitive edge to him a little bit. And when I got in, and we're talking about this at the dinner table, and he's like, I could just see him thinking. I could see those wheels turning. he's hearing me all about getting inducted and everything. And he's like,
Okay.
So anyway, when he left Branson,
Yeah.
you know, that was one of the first things that happened. When he came back to Nashville, after being in Branson all those years, I said he was a man in exile. You know, self-imposed exile. That was a fun chapter in our lives. Daddy was there 14 years. But when he came back to Nashville welcomed him with open arms.
Sure.
And becoming an Opry member, I think he appreciated it even more than he would have as a younger man. So it was cool.
You know what? That's
Things
the coolest part.
things
about
happen
it.
when they're supposed to
That's right.
happen.
Listen, we love you so much. You look fantastic
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you.
Thank
I always
you for
try
coming
to put
to
my
talk
best
to us.
foot forward. Thank you,
do,
Kelly.
and you
Hello.
He's right here.
I had to grab this from the stage of
Did
the
you
Opry
steal
after
this?
rehearsal. Vince Gill is playing this guitar tonight.
What?
Yes.
So it's got
is-
Vince dust on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Straight from the circle. It's the Opry 100 guitar,
Grand
and
Ole
you'll
Opry.
find it at shop.opry.com.
Oh my
Limited edition,
gosh.
unique serial numbers, only 650 of these guitars. Hint, hint.
Look
in
at
this
that.
limited run.
650. I
Right.
see what we did. Okay, so for everybody that's asking, it's a Martin, and it is stunning. Let's flip it around, show them the back. How gorgeous is this? I'm nervous that my husband's going to buy this before we get out of here tonight. So absolutely beautiful, 650 limited edition. This says in the headstock, it's Martin, but you can also see the WSM radio and our microphone up here in the headstock. And then throughout, it has our Opry 100 Grand Ole Opry since 1925 right there. That's incredible. Wow. And these are available, they'll be shipped out from shop.opry.com.
I've been told to keep it in tune
Oh, good luck with
and
that.
bring it back to Vince in one piece. So
Woo! Okay, Amber's holding on to it with both hands. Eric is in charge of this before it goes anywhere else. But yeah, this is just one of the things that you can go on and buy. People are watching from around the world right now, and they're like, gosh, I wish I could have gotten tickets. I wish I could have been there. We only have 4,400 seats in our Opry House, and it's sold out pretty quickly. So we've got 2 shows. You're going to be able to see it all because we're live streaming it right here on all of our socials. But if you do want a piece of it, if you want a piece of Opry history to take home with you, that's available. And it is
It's a good
Christmas
one.
time. It is Christmas, so there you go. Thank you guys. It's Black Friday. You can buy that for yourself right now on Black Friday. Guys, I'm loving everything that's happening backstage. Amber Anderson is here with me. Her show can be heard right now on WSM on Sunday afternoons. Just started the show. So how is it going for you? Are you loving doing radio on WSM?
I am loving it. So a lot of people don't know, but I actually worked here at the Opry in 2016. And so it really holds a special place in my heart because I will never forget the day that I found out I got that job.
Right.
Coming back in this capacity, I mean, it just means the world. And
Full circle.
And I got to join during the 100th year. I got to come back during the 100th celebration. So it just makes it that much more special.
It's pretty special.
Yeah.
I love all of it.
Yes.
What was the first time that you got to watch an Opry show side stage? What was that like? Do you
Gosh,
remember?
I do. So
Okay.
I was working for a small independent record label on Music Row, and we had a group called Striking Matches.
Gosh, I love striking
And
matches.
incredible. If you're familiar with the show Nashville, they really did a lot of the music,
them.
specifically during the first season
Sure.
of that show.
They were incredible.
But they are kind of like a dueling guitars
Yep.
duo. They are two of the most talented people in the world. They are so good. But they were playing the Opry, and they were like, "Do you want to come?" And then I was like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't know what to expect. I heard you and Scotty talking about the vibe backstage.
Yes.
And everything they said is true, because I was thinking it's going to be lanyards and all of like the red tape and
Right.
all of the security and,
you're
all
not
of the
going to talk
things.
to
You're not going
anybody.
to talk to
Don't
anybody.
look at anybody. Yeah, it's
But
not like that at all.
as soon as I walked in, somebody who had never been here before, I immediately felt at home. Even just like walking past the dressing rooms and everyone's dressing room doors being open,
Right.
it just felt so warm, so inviting, and I was like, I get the whole family vibe now. I get it, and I mean, it exudes out of every corner of this place. Yes.
Right.
Without a doubt. So
it's pretty magical.
it definitely is.
Yeah.
What about you? When was your first?
So I came to town in 2001. I started a morning show here at a local television station with Ralph Emery. So one of the historic voices of country music, and was hosting, of course, on TNN. So I got to come backstage with Ralph. He brought me backstage, and I was standing side stage. And I remember seeing Ricky Skaggs on the stage, and I got in the parking lot and I called my dad immediately on the phone and said, Dad, I saw Ricky Skaggs. I'm backstage at the Grand Ole Opry. Ricky Skaggs drives a minivan. He's just like us.
Ricky Skaggs is just like us.
I was so excited. I was like, he's just like us. He's one of us. He drives a minivan. He was the coolest thing. I don't know where I don't know how I got backstage, but I was side stage, and it was everything that I hoped it could be and more.
And I have to take a second and brag on my friend here, because a lot of people don't know you were the first full-time female announcer at the Grand Ole Opry. And so from that day to now, I'm just so proud of you.
It's been pretty
so proud of you.
And it
so
happened
happy.
2022, so we've been doing it.
Yeah.
Now I think tonight is my 183rd show, maybe?
Wow.
I write it down in my journal, so I
You
can
gotta keep track
of all of them.
You got to
So
keep track. It's super special.
It's pretty cool. It
Yeah,
is pretty cool.
I'm proud of you.
And I'm so happy that everybody is watching right now at home. You can be a part of this with us. Thank you for tuning in. Grand Ole Opry Live. We are backstage in Studio A. I am doing great. Okay, how many years now have you done this?
This is 28.
28 years.
No, 18. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You got my math.
28, 18.
I'm thinking
It's a long time.
27. I hit 20 years.
Okay,
So-
okay, there
so-
it is. So in 18 years, that first show that you announced,
Yes.
tell me what was going through your head. What was it like? Give me all the feels.
Well, I've got to tell you a little backstory.
Okay.
It was June 23rd,
Okay.
2007. It's my wedding anniversary. So my wife came,
Okay.
and so she got up to the podium halfway through the show and made the announcement that it was not only my first night, but also our anniversary. So that was very special. And beyond that, I really don't remember much.
You're just nervous, and you're like,
Yes.
just don't let me make a mistake. I
Yes.
just need to get through this first one,
Yes.
and then hopefully the next one will be easier.
Yes.
And it does get easier, and it does feel more comfortable and more fun.
It does now,
Yes.
But there was a learning curve. There was definitely a learning curve
You know,
for me.
we've had some really fun stories, and I know we've shared these on the air on WSM. Is there a time, and I know I will fess up to it too, is there a time where you have made a blunder?
Oh,
What's one of your favorite bloopers? Come on, I'll tell you mine. I did
Please.
not call Whisperin' Bill Anderson by Whisperin' Bill Anderson. I just called him Bill Anderson a couple times.
did he correct you coming off?
He came over and he said, "You are the only announcer who doesn't call me Whisperin' Bill Anderson. And you did not say, and his Po Folks Band." And I was like, "Sir, I am sorry.
Yeah.
I will never let that happen again." And I have not ever let that happen
Yeah,
again.
Connie
But-
Smith wants very much that you remember the Sundowners.
Oh,
when
with-
you introduce Connie, either
Okay.
bringing her on or bringing her off.
You said
She
the
wants
band
the
of
band to get
the
credit.
band name. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your faux pas? Tell me.
Oh,
I know it's going to be a good
it's
one.
embarrassing.
It's great. Come on, we're family.
There was a stretch where the Opry was working live to TV.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And when we went to commercial break, TV would go one way, radio would go the other.
Yes.
And then we had to join at exactly the same point.
I remember watching that from home and knowing that it was insane because you had numbers in both ears, right?
Well, what happened was you knew going into the break that it was supposed to be a 3.5 or 4 minute break.
Sure.
And once you got into the break, about 30 seconds in, somebody would lay a 3x5 card on the podium in front of you that would say 8:32:17.
Sure.
You know, it wasn't an even number.
No.
All right, so we're toward the back end of the show. We've got two more guests. One is Jameson Rogers.
Okay.
One is Tennille Towns, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm standing there before the break looking at the two cards. Okay, we get into the break. We get to the point where I'm starting to get 30 seconds. I've got to start introing, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm looking at the card. And for some reason, I start introducing Jameson Rogers as she.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I
no.
go through
Oh,
the
no.
full introduction,
Oh,
and
no.
because I'm watching the clock, and I'm reading the card, and I nailed it, and I looked, and Jameson is standing there, and he's got this look on his face going, what did you just do? And at that point, you know, everybody's back on, the TV's rejoined, you can't go back and fix it.
There it is. You know what, Jameson, if you're watching, we love you.
And I've apologized to Jameson. He didn't remember the incident, but boy, I did. And it was weeks before they let me forget it here.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that's what family does, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's
yes.
what family does.
Yes.
We just rib on each other. And you know what? There have been so many Saturday nights where I just tune in and I listen to your voice, and you're flawless. And I love hearing it. It's just like coming home
Thank you.
when we hear your voice.
Thank you.
Love it.
It beats having a real job.
Man, it's the party. We made it.
I know.
100 years. Can you believe it?
I can, and I'm so thrilled we're here. I'm so glad to be an Opry member.
I know you are.
I really am. I wanted it so bad.
How many times did you play before the induction offer came, before they invited you to become a member?
Well, they said over 500.
Okay.
I wasn't counting, but at that point it had kind of gotten hard to count.
Right.
But
Right.
but they were counting, and so they said over 500.
Were you surprised?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I'd been playing here for 27 years.
Oh my gosh.
So I'd spent a few birthdays.
Yeah. You're like, it's been a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it did
And
happen
then
on
it
your
happened.
birthday,
It happened
didn't it?
on my birthday.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, what a present.
Oh my goodness. And Connie Smith came out saying happy birthday to me, and I thought that was great enough.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
And so I wasn't even expecting the follow-up with a card and the whole 9 yards inviting me to become a member.
So good.
Yeah.
In all those years and being here, let's talk about the people who made you feel welcome and the ones that loved on you from the very beginning. Who were the people that always opened their arms to you the minute you walked into the Grand Ole Opry?
Oh my goodness, there really are so many, but Jeannie Seeley, number one, and Connie was always great. But even going further back, Jimmy Dickens, Porter Wagner, George Hamilton IV was someone that I knew when I was just a kid,
Yeah.
Justin Tubb, but everyone, Riders in the Sky, Jimmy C. Newman, they were all just, everyone was so welcoming to me.
Was there someone you were nervous to meet?
Jean Shepherd.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can imagine. I
Jean
can imagine.
Shepherd,
Yes.
I wasn't really sure how she felt about me for quite a while.
Okay.
And then she walked into my dressing room one night and said, "Me and you and Jan Harrod's going to do a trio." I said, "Okay." She said, "Do you know Do Lord and I Saw the Light?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "How about I Fly Away?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Okay, good." She said, "You know all the verses?" I said, "Yeah." And so we went out on the rhyming stage and sang it, and it was a test.
She put you to it.
She put me to the test.
You passed.
And that was it. And we were good, but I was scared to death of her for quite a while.
I can see that. Let's talk about our friend Jeannie. I got on her bracelet and her jacket. So this is Jeannie's jacket and her
That's so
bracelet.
beautiful.
She was another one that when I got here that very first night, she said, "We're taking a picture," and I held up my ID and she snapped a picture with me backstage. She was such a force and one of those people that was kicking down the doors for the ladies.
Yes.
What was it like for her to be one of your mentors?
Special, because I remember watching the 60th anniversary of the Grand Ole Opry on TV.
Okay.
And she came out with the Grand Ladies and sang "Don't Touch Me" and blew me away. And I was just so taken with her outfit and the way she sang and how cool she was. And
She was so cool.
she's so cool.
Yeah.
So getting to hang out with her, meet her, to get advice, it was really wonderful. She taught us all how to be Opry members, us younger ones. She was a great example. How to act, what to do, and she's
How
such
to
a
take
pro.
care of each other.
How to take care of each other,
Yeah.
and to just be she was a class act all the way.
All the way.
Yeah.
We miss her, but we know she's here with us in spirit. She's going to
Yes,
be
we
watching
do.
tonight. It's going to be a good
Yes.
time. What are you performing tonight? Give us a little insight without giving too much away.
Well, I'm going to be singing a song that Patsy Cline made famous, but of course, many of y'all know me from doing always Patsy Cline at the Ryman
That's
for
right.
years and years and years.
That's
So
right.
I think it's appropriate that I sing this song that brought me here.
Porter'd be proud.
He would.
Sing the one that brung you. Good to see you, honey. It is a special night, to be sure. If you're just joining us, I'm Kelly Sutton on Backstage at the Grand Ole Opry. We are gearing up for our Opry 100 show. We're bringing in the Isaacs right now. I know y'all are used to ganging around one microphone, so you can do it right there. That's fine. Stand right there. That's my good side.
Yeah.
Look at her. Listen, we're good.
You're in the middle.
I'll stand. No,
Yes,
not
she
at
is.
all. Not at all. I'm coming on this side so I can keep track of you
Okay.
guys. It's hard to see you. Okay, tonight, being a part of this as members, give us the insight on what it feels like.
Well, we're only 4-year members right now, but we've been playing it for 30 years, and so we've seen a lot of changes just in the 30 years that we've been coming here. It's been a very emotional 30 years to see it, and to be here tonight to celebrate 100. I can't imagine what people like Bill Anderson must be feeling tonight because he's been here so long. 64 years, so it's just amazing. We just pinch ourselves like we're so honored and grateful and blessed.
foster kids, and then we got adopted.
Dating for 17 years, so I figured one of us needed to make a decision. The night that you were inducted, what were those feelings like, Ben? What was it like knowing you're a part of this family forever?
Well, the induction was surreal. You know, it's one of those things that you hope happens every time. You know, in our 30 years of playing here, you know, it's as you start getting towards the end, you kind of like, okay, we're getting long in the tooth. Are we gonna stay relevant enough to do this? And you know, when we got our ask, it was unbelievable. It was like your biggest dream. You know, you can. To be a part of this family and to be accepted in and loved, and you know what that feeling is. It's such a
magical.
great family. You know, it's like you're going to visit somebody's house and you're always welcome on the front porch, but eventually you're let in the front door and you get to be inside, and it's just been a really cool.
Go to sleep. I was worried that I wouldn't wake up the next day and it happened. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go to sleep and never wake up.
See, that's the best part. The best part about being here, too, are the relationships that happen backstage. You get to see everything that's happening on the front of the stage and everything that's happening in the circle and the incredible performances at each and every Opry show. But what friends don't get to see are the cards that come when you're sick, the calls that come when something has happened, I love you and I'm glad it's your birthday, happy birthday, and the cakes and the cookies and the things that happen backstage.
Yeah.
It's a family.
Well, and another really cool thing is no one is hardly ever in their own dressing room.
Right.
You know, it's such a family that, you know, there's liable to be a jam session in Vince's or Ricky's, and you just never know. I mean, sometimes they have to come get you and say, it's time to go on stage.
Oh, you have made me sweat a couple of times. I'm like, where are they?
It was Vince's fault.
I'm about to introduce them, and I don't see them anywhere. So I'm glad you guys are here.
Yeah,
Congratulations on being
Thank you.
members.
Thank
What are
you.
you going to be doing tonight? Give us a little insight.
We are part of a couple of collaborations tonight, and I don't want to spoil any surprises, but
can.
Can we? You
Yeah.
tell them then.
A little bit.
Okay, so we're doing a gospel medley with Mark Wills, John Conley, and that's and then we're
good.
part of Stephen Curtis's thing that he's doing, and then we're the finale as well. So it's a lot. It's a lot to try to remember right now.
It is, and Vince asked me just right before the show, he's like, would you sing with me tonight? I'm like, would I? Yes, of course I would.
Okay.
So I'm doing something with him. I don't know what.
I love that it's also so last minute. That's what makes it
was,
the Opry
it
show.
was.
You're like, hey, what are you doing? You want to come sing? Okay, great. It's going to be an incredible
I
show.
toured with him and sang with him for a year back in like 1988, and so I know all of his songs anyway. So we'll
1998,
see.
right?
Hopefully it goes 1998. Yeah.
Yes.
So I love Vince, so it's going to be great.
I love
Thank you,
seeing you
Kelly.
guys.
Thank you. And
Congratulations.
too.
We love you. You're amazing. I will steal
Happy.
this from
Thank
you.
you.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Y'all, it's good to see you. We love seeing you, darling. Always, always. Look at this blue. You look gorgeous, as always. We have some really cool things that we want you to know about, including these one-of-a-kind posters. First up, it's the Opry lineup. You can see all of the people who are listed on here who will be performing tonight. So 20-plus members of the Opry will be on the stage tonight. These are for sale, shop.opry.com. You can get the lineup, or if you want, limited edition Hatch Show print. If you're familiar with Hatch Show does all of the prints here in Nashville. It's another incredible institution in Nashville. So this is a one-of-a-kind Opry anniversary night. You can see the date is on there as well, and it has our historic barn logo.
I love it so much.
Right there. Both of these are available. And I think the lineup poster is $45. If you get both of them together, it's $45. So you can get both and you save $5.
That's a deal.
We love a Black Friday
we love
deal.
A Black Friday deal.
Come on, bundle it together. You get the two and you save $5. If you saw earlier, we also have a limited edition guitar.
Yes.
Which scares me because my husband is standing off stage and he's already seen that guitar. It's beautiful.
And his eyes were real
Martin.
big when we started talking about it.
It's a Martin, which is, if you know anything about guitars, you know, top of the line, beautiful, and it's limited edition. So you can also, if you want, 650 of those have been made. Those are available as well.
It was beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And then this is our album.
This is our album.
So for the last year, we have been talking about the 100 greatest songs in country music. A lot of people came together. You voted as well, the public, so thank you for doing that. And 20 of those songs and performances from the Opry stage were chosen to be a part of our Opry 100 Country's Greatest Songs. So there are 20 songs on here, all of them performed live on the Opry stage. This is the limited edition Diamond. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? It's two different discs, 2 vinyls in our LP. If you're looking for this and you want vinyl, the limited edition Diamond is available. We also have a CD that you can buy. If you still have a CD player in your car, you got one at home and that's your speed, you can do that. Or you can do both. I mean, you know, it's Black Friday. Spend some money on yourself. So you get both of these, but it's incredible because the first time Elvira was ever performed on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry is on here.
That's
that
always one
magical?
of my favorite songs to see on the Opry stage too.
Look at this. Okay, Your Cheatin' Heart from Ashley McBride is on here. El Paso, and it's a full circle mix because it's really cool. You've got Marty Robbins starting it and Marty Stewart ending it. So
I know.
It's both of the Martys together.
I know. They've been playing it in here today.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll be going to purchase that. No doubt.
Dolly doing I Will Always Love You from the stage of the Opry. Guys, it's incredible. So get yourself this right now, available shop.opry.com.
Yeah, it's definitely a collection you can't get anywhere else. Like this collection of songs.
It's pretty magical.
Okay, that's going on the Christmas list.
All right, Amber shopping, and I'm telling you guys where you can buy all these things. Backstage, we are in Studio A here at the Grand Ole Opry as we count down the moments to our 100th anniversary. It's happening right here, right now. Today is the day, November 28th, 1925. The Grand Ole Opry got its start. And right here, we are getting ready to talk to our friend Ricky Skaggs. He looks fantastic, and he has a very special fiddle. Sir, come on in. I will hold this since you have a fiddle with you. Tell us about what you're holding, Ricky Skaggs.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
This is Uncle Jimmy Thompson's fiddle that he played on the night of the first show on the Grand Ole Opry. Judge Hay named it because they'd been listening to opera in New York City.
That's right.
On the NBC, and then they switch to WSM, and Judge Hay says, "You've been hearing Grand Opera, and now we're going to present the Grand Ole Opry." And so Uncle Jimmy played this tune called Tennessee Wagner, and that's what I'm playing tonight. And I tried to find 1925 clothes, at least some of them.
Yes.
Yeah. And,
you look fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Is this your first time playing this?
It is. Well, yesterday I got it and got to kind of get used to it a little bit. It plays a little different than the one I have, but it's old. It's got a rattlesnake rattler inside to keep all the dust, bold dust mites out of it, you know.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow.
But there's no snake attached. So,
okay, thank goodness.
That's really
Do
good.
we know what year this was made? Do you have any clue?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Can
but
you
I
play
know,
a little something so we can just hear the tone of it? it still sounds incredible.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love this. Being a part
Bill
of this.
Monroe would say, these hands right here.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, Lord.
Being a part of this family and watching the tradition continue. What's it mean to you?
Well, it just, I'm lucky that I came to the Opry, in the 80s. Got to see so many of the pioneers, Mr. Acuff, Bill Monroe, Minnie Pearl, Roy Acuff. I mean, so many that I got to have friendship with, and now they're past and gone, and I'm 71 now. Uncle Jimmy was 78 years old when he played the fiddle on the Opry by someone whose mother was a Thompson. No, that's going in the weeds right there. But anyway, for the opening of the second 100 years. So
it's pretty magical.
It's pretty incredible.
I got your brother sitting right behind you there, Mr. Marty Stewart. Come on in here. Come in here and see us. Look at you. I'm telling you, history is just alive and well. Look at you. I'm going to hand this over.
Can Ricky stay?
He can stay.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
My grandson is dying to meet Marty Stewart.
Marty Stewart.
I'm dying to meet him.
I got to say, you were one of the first people I ever saw on this stage. Ralph Emery brought me here in 2001.
Ricky and I got here just as fast as we could.
Right.
And it was like joining into an extended family, right?
It really was.
Yeah.
How old were you first time you played?
13.
And you were?
16 with Ralph Stanley. Yeah.
Watching all the people that have come through the doors now and seeing where we are, tell us about being proud of the growth, but also remembering the history, because that's what's so special about this
Somebody
place.
asked me about the future, and Ricky was starting to play that fiddle. I said, there it is right there. When you're that grounded in tradition, with those sounds and those songs and those themes, it doesn't matter where you take it because you're rooted, right?
That's right.
And so that's the sound right there.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes.
Strong in the roots and then also welcoming new people in. And it's so exciting to see international crowds.
Yeah.
We were there for London
Wasn't that
and
great?
watching these people just come into the doors of Royal Albert Hall and hearing the Grand Ole Opry for the first time. That was incredible, and I know it was monumentous, not only for us as a brand, for Opry, but then for everybody that was there and sharing that stage. What was it like for you, Marty?
Well, I loved it. I loved seeing that audience respond to the authenticity of the place.
Yeah.
And they always have over there.
They were singing Country Roads. It sounded like the Army singing. It's like, whoa!
Country road. Yeah.
We had a big old time
Yeah,
there.
it was
Tonight's
wonderful.
going to be really good. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
For my grandson to meet Marty Stewart. He said, Dad, he plays country and rock and roll.
I love that. What are you most looking forward to tonight, Marty?
I'm finally, after all these years, going to ask Ricky Skaggs for his autograph.
Oh, my goodness.
We can hook you up with that, I think. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you for
He's
being
one
here.
of my dearest and oldest
Absolutely.
friends.
Best story
him
that
and
you've got.
Vince.
You got some good stories?
Got some good stories, but we're on TV.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to tell those
No.
stories right now. When we go off TV, maybe I'll get the
you
inside
go.
dirt. I love you guys.
Love
Thank
you
you
too.
so much for being here.
Thank
love
you, thank
seeing
you, thank you.
Marty Stewart, Ricky Skaggs. I will take this from you. Welcome in, everybody. If you are with us tonight, you are watching on socials. This is WSM. Also, Opry socials. We are backstage at the Grand Ole Opry Studio A, getting ready for our live show. It's going to happen at 7 o'clock. That big red curtain is going to go up, and then we've got an intermission show in between and a second show that's going to happen around 10 o'clock. That's Central Time for everybody that's watching right now. And I got to say, tonight, you don't want to miss it. You're in the best seat in the house. You're going to get to see all of it, not only right here on the red carpet and our intermission show, but also the show in its entirety. It's going to get started at 7 o'clock. You just heard a little bit of the fiddle. Don't want to give too much away, but that is how the show is going to start. That red curtain is going to come up. First person you're going to hear is Ricky Skaggs playing that fiddle right there, just like we did 100 years ago. Come on in here. The lights are here. Come on.
How are you?
Ladies, how are you?
We're thrilled to be here.
I'm
and you've been
happy
doing
to
such a
see-
great job
Thank
on the
you.
Opry and
Listen,
WSM. Yes.
okay, what year were you inducted? I'm looking back.
1984.
84.
So we've been 41 and a half, almost 42 years.
And you were all 4 years old when that happened.
Exciting, baby.
Yeah. Take us back to what it was like in 1984 and how it's changed.
Well, they ask you in the hallway or wherever if you want to be a member. And when they did that, Dad said, we got to find the girls. He came looking for us.
He knew that we're fixing to do something. He said, wait right here. I got to go get my girls. And he
So then it's coming up, and so who do you want to induct you, Daddy? He said, well, Mr. Roy, of course. And then I had a dream. I didn't talk much on stage yet at all. But Sharon's speechless, and so Mr. Roy comes at me, and I did it. And that absolutely happened that night.
That's exactly what happened.
Are you serious?
He broke me in good.
Oh my gosh, what did you say? Do you remember?
Well, just how thankful we were, and it was our dad's lifelong dream, and ours too, and we're just so thankful to be here. And we had probably half of our church family and our family out in the audience, and they were screaming, and so
it was great.
It was a big night.
Great.
And your dad was speechless?
That's how he respected this place, and
I think he
loved
was
it.
afraid that he would cry if he opened his mouth.
And Mr. Radcliffe, he loved him. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so looking at tonight and knowing we're celebrating 100 years, what's it been like to be a part of this family, this legacy, this story that's going forward in country music history?
Well, we are blessed beyond what we can say to be a part of it. We, like Cheryl said, we grew up knowing that this was a hallowed, respected place. Sure. And in fact, when we first moved to town, our dream was just to make our living playing music as a family. The first night we got to town, Daddy took me and Cheryl to the Opry. It was a Friday night.
We checked into the KOA campground in Goodlettsville, and they were supposed to look for a house right away, and Mama finally said, Buck, get me a newspaper, I'll look for a house, you take those girls to town. Because he knew Bill Monroe would get us in, because he was friends with Bill Monroe. We were there.
So first night, that's how it happened.
At the Ryman, and it was beautiful.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Guys, from that first night to tonight, we're so happy you are here.
We're thankful for you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Love seeing y'all. Have a great night. It's going to be special. Happy birthday to all of us. The Whites here with us tonight.
They make you work for it.
Right. I
think that makes us all appreciate it.
Were you nervous you were going to miss it and scratch it? Because I would be. I would be scared to death.
But it's a ritual, and you're looking around on the wall at all the other names, and there's something. It's the fact that they have these rituals that you do is part of what makes it really special.
It really is.
Yeah.
First time you played the Opry, take me back.
Oh gosh, I was young. I probably had a really bad perm, and it's just surreal. It's surreal, and it's really hard because you walk out there, and it's like you're visiting Backstage, and suddenly there's 4,000 people, and they're going, and you're like, who am I and what am I doing here? And then it's over in 3 songs and you're off.
It's just that. It's super fast and then it's over.
It's a unique experience.
You know what? I love the unique experience continues because the night that you are inducted, you get to ask your friend who's here, and she is now the newest member. Hello, Susie Bogguss.
Beautiful.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm well.
Okay. Did you have any clue what was going on that night? Because I've seen the video. I didn't think you did. You were there. You were celebrating, and then the ask comes.
And I was flabbergasted and started to well up, and I thought, oh, I'm going to ugly cry. I better get a hold of myself.
I'm going to ugly cry. There's no ugly crying here at the Opry.
No, you can't do that.
Okay, so now being a part of this family on the 100th, what's that like?
It's pretty amazing, and just amazing to be included because I'm not formally in yet.
She's the incumbent. She hasn't been inducted yet.
Yes, I'm actually hoping that I do good enough tonight that they don't decide to just nix the whole idea.
Stop! Never. Special Opry memory backstage. Do you guys have one that you want to share?
Oh, I do.
Okay, go.
And I know you probably do too.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, my bass player Eric. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Play a lot of cowboy songs and all kinds of crazy old stuff and he was sitting in the dressing room one night playing bass on one of the old cowboy songs when suddenly he gets to the chorus, and through the open door all 4 of Riders in the Sky stick their heads in and just sing perfect 4-part harmony on the chorus, and he is just like, I've just died and gone to heaven. It was the best moment. It was so sweet.
Okay, what about you?
You gotta love that. Okay, well, this was pretty recent. So I had a friend that I had gone to Mexico City with and performed with his band back before I moved to Nashville. And he was in Nashville. He's been there many, many years working in the recording industry and stuff. And he was very sick, and he's a great harmonica player. And I called the folks at the Opry, I called Gina and Dan and said, my friend is very sick, and I would love for him to get a chance to play on the Opry. And they worked us in, and he got to play and passed away just a few weeks later. And so it was the best thing, and that's the kind of hearts that they have here, that they would make that happen for
No,
my
I'm
buddy.
going to ugly
So-
cry.
I know.
At that story.
I love you so much. I love both of you.
Thank you. We love you right back.
Congratulations. I love this so much. It's just a special night, and I'm so tickled that we get to share
I
it.
know. It's just like I'm kind of just like I'm walking around with like cilia. Like,
I know.
Like I want to feel everything.
There's going to be a lot of hugs happening here. I'm going to
Thank
steal
you.
this from you. I love seeing you guys out there. Kathy Mattea, Susie Bogguss, and we have, I believe, one more friend that's coming this way. Are you all? You can scoot behind me if you need to scoot behind me. She's scooting behind me. Look at what is coming my way here in just a second. I see Lori Morgan is off to the side. Henry Cho is here. Just saw Dustin Lynch. He's going to be a part of the show tonight. Mark Wills is going to be here. Henry Cho is coming in.
Hey, how you doing?
Get on
All
over
right.
here. We
Hey.
were laughing earlier. I said the all sing sounds so good. And then I believe it was Ricky Skaggs that said, well, you know, Henry Cho doesn't sing. He's the only one.
That's right. I don't.
Hi,
There's
Gary Mule
Deer.
is here. You guys get to be a part of this tonight. I get to bring you out on stage tonight, by the way.
You know what? Who else should do it but you? Come on.
It's
But no,
me.
I don't sing.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because
didn't
we don't do
realize that Henry
rehearsals.
was that tall.
I know.
He's so tall.
I told you I'm huge for my people.
But you know what? Your hair matches, so it's all good.
That's why I look as tall as I do. Without my hair flat, I'd be really.
Hey.
First time in, I think they said 5 decades that they had comedians become members of the Opry.
Yeah, over 50 years
What
now.
does that mean for you guys?
It means that it's been almost 50 years.
Yeah, it's been 52 is what it means.
Actually, what it means to
It
me-
means he knows math.
It means artificial intelligence will be no match for natural stupidity.
That's Gary Mulder.
Gary Mulder, everybody. Show business is my life, but I can't prove it. It's available streaming
you.
all the places you can watch it. What's it mean to you?
You know what? It's crazy when you
Yeah.
think about all the performers. Gary and I clocked in over 120 times on that stage as a guest performer,
Yeah.
and finally be members and get invited at the same time. It was the only way it could happen. And you know, it was a
Love
couple
it.
years ago. Heck, almost 3. Coming up on 3.
3 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Guys, we love it when you're there. You make us all laugh.
Thank
We're
you.
so happy you're a part of the Opry family.
And they're waiting for us.
They're waiting for us. Bye.
Mwah. Get in there. I love seeing you
Love you.
guys.
See ya.
I'll get to bring them out on stage.
Bye. You got it.
Gary Mulder, Henry Cho, our 2 funny men of the Grand Ole Opry. Again, you know, comedy has been a part of the Opry since the beginning. We've had comedians on there, and most famously, nobody that made us laugh more than Miss Minnie Pearl. She was always out there making the crowd feel warm and welcome and laughing all at the same time. So to have Henry Cho and Gary Mulder as a part of the family here just felt right. Guys, we are 3 minutes away from the big show. The big red curtain is going to go up here at the Grand Ole Opry, and you are going to get to see it. I don't want you to miss any of it, so stay right where you are because you have the best seat in the house. I'm bringing in my friend Amber Anderson right now.
Trying to
One
hold
more
all the
time.
things.
I don't want anybody to miss out on getting these because I feel like we've talked about it a little bit, but I want to make sure that you have an opportunity because once this show starts, people are going to go, oh, I need to
gotta
go.
get that.
What was
Right.
that? What was that website she said? So shop.opry.com, shop.opry.com. We've got our incredible Opry 100 Country's Greatest Songs. This is 20 songs performed live on the Opry stage. Songs you've never heard done before like this. And this is the Diamond Edition.
Yes, it would make an incredible Christmas present. You're in a shopping mood, so
there you go.
for the country music lover in your life.
That's available. We also have 2 posters. You can get both of them tonight for $45 if you want to do the bundle. This is the Opry lineup poster. Trace Atkins, Bill Anderson, Mandy Barnett, Susie Bogguss. The list goes on and on and on. All of the artists who are going to be performing on this stage. And it is alphabetical. So no shade to Mark Wills. And then right behind it is our hat show print. This is our limited edition Opry 100th anniversary. We're not time traveling. It's 2025. And both of those are available for $45. Also, we have 650 of those Martin guitars that are limited edition that are gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
So those are available if you really want to just have an incredible piece of Opry art to display and play.
Ooh, to display.
A lot of people just treat it like art and put it on the wall. However, it's a great guitar. You get to be right there on the stage.
I'm like, the vibe of the red carpet, everybody has been so excited. The energy is just like palpable through the room. Who are you the most excited to see?
I want to see the opening number, especially now that I know Ricky is playing Uncle Jimmy Thompson's Fiddle to start the show.
I was
like
gonna say the
it
same
started 100 years ago. That's a moment I don't want to miss.
I know. I mean, the whole show.
It's
top to
happening
bottom.
in 50 seconds. So we are signing off in just a little bit right here on the live stream from Backstage, but don't go anywhere. Live stream continues. I don't want you to move. You're in the best seat in the house. We're going to have our show at 7 o'clock, and then join us back here. We're going to be here again. Mark Wills is going to come hang out.
I know. I saw him in the hallway.
Yes.
And he is very excited to come and chat.
He called me
He's so
and
much
told
fun.
me, he said, hey, we're going to do some stuff in between the shows. So we're going to have an intermission show in between, and then we're going to have a second show at 10 o'clock. So you get 2 shows celebrating 100 years of history of the show that made country music famous.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to see how many people have not seen an Opry show that get to tonight.
Oh, I hope all of
It's
you
gonna be great.
are ready for it. Thank you so much for being a part of the family, and we are going to toss it out to the stage. The big red curtain goes up in 3, 2, 1.